The US dollar is closing the trading week with a decline. The US dollar index, which measures the greenback against the basket of 6 major currencies, slid below 103 points. Investors are concerned about macroeconomic reports which unveiled weak performance amid extremely aggressive actions of the Fed. In our video review on InstaForex TV channel, we will find out what events will shape market sentiment early next week. At the beginning of the next week, all eyes will be turned to Germany's economic condition. On Monday, the IFO Institute is going to disclose its business climate report. The indicator is likely to remain near its 14-year low. In Germany, the main Eurozone economy, entrepreneurs remain pessimistic because of the Russian-Ukraine conflict and a high inflation in many countries. Nevertheless, in May, the business climate indicator remained close to the reading recorded in April, thus pointing to stability. On Tuesday, traders will focus on numerous business activity reports from the key global economies. However, the closest attention will be paid for Germany's manufacturing PMI. In April, the indicator showed the slowest growth since August 2020, amid the events in Ukraine and China's lockdown. In May, the business activity in Germany's manufacturing sector is likely to go on falling, thus negatively affecting investment attractiveness of the euro. Also, on Tuesday, the UK is going to publish its PMI figures. The growth in business activity is expected to slacken in both manufacturing and services sectors. The indicators are approaching the 13-month lows. A decline was mainly spurred by the existing supply problems and the lower demand from the European Union, the kingdom's main trade partner. Meanwhile, the services PMI is falling amid extremely high inflation. Notably, the UK consumer price growth accelerated to a 14-year high. Since the information is negative, it will put pressure on the pound sterling. Galloping inflation has a negative effect on the US consumer activity as well. On Wednesday, traders will pay the attention to the US durable goods orders report for April. Curiously, the indicator continues rising. In fact, the US macroeconomic data has been surprising markets for some time already. However, leading economists foresee the upcoming recession. The fact is boosting speculations about a sharper key interest rate hike by the Fed. On Wednesday, May 25, the US will disclose its recent FOMC meeting minutes. At that meeting, the Fed raised the benchmark rate by 50 basis points. Reading the document, investors will try to find hints about the regulator's readiness to raise interest rates by 75 basis points. Against the backdrop, the US dollar may show a jump. You have watched Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel. We wish you profitable trading with InstaForex and see you soon.